those who don't know me, I'm Carados, the Frog Knight. I'm new to Old School Runescape with the goal to complete all the quests in Galenor. As a personal challenge, I'm a hardcore Ironman using no guides, avoiding spoilers, and have a very limited use of the wiki, but only when I get stuck, but number go up. So join me as I experience Old School Runescape for the first time while trying to stay alive. Hey, ding baby, level 93 mining. Huge! Just 7 more levels to go, baby. No, not 7. Just 6 more levels to go, baby, because it's 99, not 100. I think mining might actually be my first 99. Let me just finish up here, and let me actually get back to what I was meant to do, and that is the Heart of Darkness quest. So let's get to it. The Heart of Darkness. I can start this quest by talking to Prince Itzler Arkan in the Tiamat atop Ralos's Rise. This is difficulty experience, storyline, Twilight Emissaries free, length medium, and release year 2024. This requires Twilight's Promise, which we just did, level 55 mining, level 48 thieving, level 48 slayer, and level 46 agility, which we've met all of those requirements, hell yeah, and recommends combat level 65. So very interesting. Now, I quickly looked at everything beforehand. I wrote down the requirements and double checked everything. Thieving, there's nothing that comes up of note to me to think I need to bring anything preemptively. Level 55 mining required mithril, so I'll just bring a pickaxe because I'm clearly gonna have to mine something. Slayer was interested, and it got me looking at my Dungeons and Dragons monster manual from 5th edition again, as I wanted to look at Naga. Obviously, the Naga there are very different, so I should be fine. I want to guess I'm gonna be fine against these Slayer monsters. Hopefully the quest will give me some information, but it does make sense. Some kind of serpentine humanoid things I'll be fighting, and with all the snake symbology over in Falamore, so I'm quite excited for it. Also, another thing, I didn't notice that there was new things in the Slayer guide. We got these juvenile custodian stalkers and some other horned bros later in the manual, which I'm almost at the level to fight them all, which will be pretty cool. There's another thing I didn't do as well when I was recording Twilight's Promise. I didn't actually look at the map. Like, I was kind of played zoomed in most of the time, going to areas I knew. I totally did not acknowledge the black squares are gone. So we got this whole new area, which I will hopefully be exploring soon. And this area too, we've got these weird totem sites things. I've had a little bit of a peek. Totem Fletching. Ooh, I didn't see that. So I'll definitely be visiting these areas soon, as there are new quests in these areas too, which I'll be pretty excited to check out all the latest quests as another point to divert from Dragon Slayer 2, as I do need the quest points anyway. And also, Menaphos now has that horrible black square gone, which I really like. Can I get into this place? Probably not, but I do enjoy not seeing a massive black square on the map now. But without further ado, let's get to the quest. Ooh, you know what? Actually, as one extra distraction, I did want to check out the other flight points as well for my Quetzal travel, my Flight Master travels. So let me grab some feed that I got from the Hunter rumors. Maybe I have to put the feed there to attract my Quetzal to be encouraged to go there, and then I unlock that point in the future. But there was one by the Colossal Worm, so we'll run down there. Get some free Hunter XP while we're here as well. Oh wait, no, I need my net. Can't do that. Silly me. I've been so used to catching regular butterflies for so long. There's hill giants here? What the heck? They look cool. These hill giants look awesome. So where was this? Oh, here we go. Unbuilt landing site. Oh yeah, of course. I have the map icon. That would have just been obvious for me to find. You need 10 Quetzal feed sacks, 3 limestone bricks, and 4 soft clay to build this site. I may have all of those things, except from sacks, which I guess I would just try and put my feed into a sack. Let's try that out. Let's see what I got in my bank. Nothing interesting happens. Okay. So these sacks are only for vegetables. Oh, it's only for potatoes, onions, and cabbages. Okay. Oh no, that is classified as a sack of Quetzal feed. Right, okay. So that is a sack. Alright, cool. So the Hunters Guild has gotten even cooler now. So the Hunters Guild has allowed me to unlock these new flight points, which is awesome. I love that. And my current goal with Hunter is to get level 72, so then I can be able to use the merchant over there to get the full mixed hide leather set. Because I've wanted that set ever since I've seen it on my range skill guide, because it looks so cool. Just the name of it makes me think of Monster Hunter, and I love Monster Hunter, so I've been very excited to get this set. Boom! Hey, Reno, baby! Let's go! Alright, hell yeah. Ooh, another thing I should do, I should actually grab some bones. We need to try that on the altar as well. Let's take a bunch of big bones. I also have these bone shards that I've never been able to use. I don't think these did anything at the altar of my player-owned home. I haven't tried them in the Ecto Fundus, actually. So that could be worth trying out. Especially as I got these bone shards from this area. It's clearly connected to some bone shenanigans here. What does this NPC say? Does it tell me about this place? Exchange banknotes. Okay, so this guy exchanges banknotes. So I could come here stacked up with bones and hopefully do some crazy bone XP. Alright, let's bless the altar. Okay, I blessed all of my bones. Did that use my bone shards? I didn't pay attention to the number. No, my bone shards haven't changed. So they're not worthwhile here. Break down blessed big bones. Okay, so these give 15 XP, I believe. I need a chisel to do that? Oh. Wait, is this the break them down? Oh, it's the break them down into blessed bone shards. What if I use that on here? I can't bless this here. Huh. Okay, so that is to break them down into blessed bone shards. But the question is, why? And I'm assuming the only difference between bones, big bones, and beyond is the amount of bone shards they provide. Again, the examine text just tells me they're broken down bones. Great. Thank you, game. But hopefully the game will tell me soon. Let me try my player-owned home just to double check. I haven't tried that out yet. Nothing interesting happens. I haven't tried the Ecto Fundus. I guess this would be really cool if it did work here, because then there would be less back and forth. No, nothing interesting happens, as I thought, but still worth trying out. Maybe the quests will expose me to something that these bone shards are used for. Plus, just doing more quests in this area as a whole should hopefully expose me to whatever they're needed for. Clearly there's something to do with the gods and altars, so let's just carry on with the quest and finally get to doing the Heart of Darkness. Nissao, Caradus. Hey, Itzla, how are things going? Father should make a full recovery, though that's not anywhere near as much comfort as it should be. Speaking of which, are you ready to hear about my plan? Start the Heart of Darkness quest. Yes. What is it? We're going to go undercover. Undercover? What do you mean? The Twilight Emissaries, of course. If they are the ones responsible for what is now 2 attempts on my father's life, their deaths will be swift and brutal. However, given we're somewhat civilized people, we can't exactly start executing cultists without definite proof. How do we get that? By joining up, of course. You want us to join the cult? Exactly. Quite a clever plan, if I do say so myself. Right. Prepare for the arrival of Queen Sayani Arkan. Ah, this should be fun. Ooh, cutscene. Oh, she's the one with the statues of the snakes. Mother, as I stand here, the healers toil to save the life of the Tirkan of Ralos. Why? He wished to return to the Tiamat. I advised against it, but so you would blame him? Not exactly. Then take responsibility. You were charged with rooting out those who would plot against us. You failed. Why? With respect, progress has been made. We believe the Twilight Emissaries to be responsible, but we need to obtain proof before we can act. How? We will infiltrate the cult and gather any information we can. Once we have confirmed their guilt, they will be eradicated. We? This is a task of utmost importance. I intend to lead the infiltration myself. So you would chase glory like it is gold to be hoarded? You are the heir to Falamore. It is not your place. In Falamore, we lead from the front. You do not lead at all, boy! You command the Knights of Falamore. Use them! I cannot trust them. We have been infiltrated and our enemies now sit beside us. You speak of Metzili? It could be more than just her. One of my knights was implicated, but another may have incriminated him. Who? There have been suspicions directed at Furia and Ennius. Then all the more reason that you exclude yourself. Determine who you can trust and send them on this mission of yours. And if there is no one I can trust, then you have failed as a leader. Mother, now go. You have work to do. I don't expect you to fail me again. Yes, my queen. May the sun light your way. Damn. Feels bad, man. Yeah, my character's got the right approach to this. So, it would seem I won't be able to join you on this mission, Iknami. Still, I have no doubt you will be successful all the same. What do I need to do? Head to the pub in the Quetzalcoatl Gorge and ask to rent the basement room. I have a contact who will meet you there. Someone you can trust? One of the only people left that I can trust. They'll fill you in on the details of how you'll infiltrate the emissaries. Good luck, Caritas. May the sun light your way. Alright, hell yeah, we get to go to a new place there. Where the heck is this Quetzalcoatl place? Oh, it's there. Cool. Alright, that is within walking distance. Could I fly there? Oh, that's a point as well. With these new Slayer monsters, is there a new Slayer master? I don't see the symbol for one, but that could be Runelight not being updated in time. Yep, alright, I can fast travel there. Hell yeah. And don't you worry, everyone. We will get to these new regions soon. There's a bank here, that's good. So you can use this bank to get all your bones and then bless them up at the altar. But then it's learning what the blessed bone mechanic is next. What is in this region? Proud Spire? Agility shortcuts is probably why I needed agility. So maybe I have to go to this place. This place looks kinda... Oh, okay, yeah, zoom in the Twilight Temple. That's absolutely where I'm going. Oh, maybe I need mining because maybe I have to do something at this Salvager Outlook. There seems to be another Quetzal point there, so maybe it'll be worth bringing the requirements to build that Quetzal point. Unless I can travel there now. No, okay. I'm going to preemptively put stuff in my inventory for that then. Oh my god, we got alpacas here and we can shear them. Hold up. Instantly getting distracted. There's a mounting guide. Okay, if I ever need charcoal and papyrus, this guy sells it. Lovely. Okay, we just get regular wool. Welcome to the Windbreaker. We've got the best drinks around. I'd like to rent the basement room. Wink, wink. We don't have a basement room, but I do have a nice big one here on the ground floor that's available. It's 30 coins for the night. Sure, I'll take it. Thank you very much. The room is all yours. Enjoy. Okay, do I just... Alright, I'll just go to bed. Now I'm gonna get assassinated and it's gonna be all good. Guess I may as well have a little rest while waiting for this contact. You lie down on the bed and quickly fall asleep. This is the first time the Frog Knight has ever fallen asleep. It's just the prince. I love it. I love that the game doesn't even try to hide it like straight away. Like clearly our character can clock that it's the prince in disguise. Rise and shine. Itzler, is that you? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm your contact. But no? Look, I fully appreciate what my mother said. I have carefully considered her instructions. But in this one very specific situation, I have come to the conclusion that they may be disregarded. But you're the heir to the throne of Falamore. What if someone recognizes you? Well, that's why I've covered my face, of course. Simple. This seems like a bad idea. You may well be right, Iknami, but this is a bridge we will cross and then quite possibly burn when we get to it. Okay. I can see you're still not convinced, so let me be frank. I wasn't lying when I spoke to Mother. The number of people we can trust is concerningly low. Metzili, one of the most important people in the entire kingdom, has seemingly betrayed us. If your suspicions are right, Furia and Ennius are guilty as well. For all we know,
there could be even more. At this point, the fewer people who know about our mission, the better.
But you trust me. I mean, well, look at me. I'm clearly a trustworthy frogman.
The irony is, my friend, that as an outsider, you're actually far more trustworthy than any Valamorian now. You almost certainly can't be part of this conspiracy.
The faults of the demon frog taking over here, Cuthbert possessing my body and taking out the prince would be pretty funny. Okay, I'm still not sure if I'd like this plan, but I see your point. What's our next move?
We need to infiltrate the Twilight emissaries and confirm their guilt. I've done some digging, and rumor has it that they're on a bit of a recruitment spree at the moment. That's our way in. The cult makes their home in the Twilight Temple, east of here. I suspect they won't take kindly to us just walking in, but the local shopkeeper here might be able to help us out.
How so?
He's been engaging in many a charitable undertaking recently. Food for the poor, potions for the sick, that sort of thing. You'd be mistaken for thinking him to actually be a reasonable person.
But he's not?
Sadly not in this case. The emissaries accept members from all walks of life, but the vast majority of their recruits are those from more unfortunate backgrounds.
Ah, I see. They have people like this shopkeeper using charity to attract people to their cause.
Exactly. It is unfortunate. The War of Betrayal was over a lifetime ago, but many still feel the impacts, especially in this part of the kingdom. I'd like to think we have made great improvements over the years, but this is a clear reminder that far more needs to be done. Anyway, it's not something to dwell on now. Let us get back to the more pressing matter of joining a dangerous cult.
Right, so this shopkeeper, if I go to him and pose as a potential recruit, your hope is that he'll contact the emissaries?
Exactly. Return to me here once you've hopefully been successful, and we can discuss the next steps.
Ooh, we could ask loads of questions here. What happens if they try and attack Severus again?
He's in the capital now, where I wanted him to be from the start. He should be much safer there. Still, safer is not safe, especially if we do have traitors in our midst. At any moment, we risk someone showing some basic competence and actually managing to kill him properly.
So you don't consider the enemy to be competent?
All I'm saying is that if I'd been the one trying to assassinate my father, I'd probably have done a half-decent job.
But if the enemy isn't a threat, why are you here?
What do you mean, Iknami?
If this isn't an enemy to be taken seriously, why do you feel you yourself need to be the one to deal with them? If they're incompetent, shouldn't anyone be able to handle them? I don't think this is the right question for the prince, because it is personal at this point. They've tried to assassinate his dad twice. The second time way more almost successfully than before. So I feel like my character is a bit ignorant asking this.
So you challenged me, Iknami. I'm wounded. However, as I said before, I do not feel we can trust many people while we have potential traitors around us.
Exactly, yeah, and the traitors issue, absolutely. I am the only trustworthy one here in this current situation. But if they manage to position some of their members in very important roles, surely they can't be completely incompetent?
We do not need to do this dance, Caradus. I understand that where you come from, there is a certain art to holding a conversation. We do not bother with that here. You may be direct.
I guess I just still don't know you that well. If we're about to infiltrate this cult together, I would like to understand why you think it's important you do this yourself. Come on, bro. It is bad.
I see. I understand your doubts, my friend. I suppose I have a few reasons for wanting to be here. First, I truly believe this mission has the highest chance of success if fewer people know about it. While I am not convinced on the competence of our foe, I still do not intend to underestimate them. Second, I suppose I feel a certain level of responsibility. My father was attacked on my watch. When someone falters, it is their duty to fix it, especially when they hold a position like mine. After all, a leader who sits by and lets others deal with his mistakes is not someone to have faith in.
Exactly. I'm on the prince's side here. I'll take from Frog Knight.
Finally, Severus is my father. Our relationship is not a simple one, but he is my father all the same. I would see to it personally that his attackers face justice. I hope that satisfies you, Iknami.
It does. Thank you, Itzler. The queen didn't seem very happy. I think I know the answer to what he'll say about the traitors. I think he'll kind of, agree with they could be traitors, but he would rather prove it first. I do want to know his relationship with the Queen because it was kind of like he's always been a disappointment vibe from that conversation they had.
The Queen didn't seem very happy with you. That's parents for you. Do as I say, but not do as I do. She was never afraid to get her own hands dirty. Did you know that before she was even my age, she became a champion in the Colosseum? Do you think she sees herself in you? If so, maybe she doesn't want you to make the mistakes that she once did. I suspect you are right, but I would prefer to learn from my own mistakes. Every ruler must forge their own path. The people will never follow a leader who cannot stand alone. I suppose that makes sense, but I'm not sure how I feel about you learning from your mistakes while we infiltrate a dangerous cult together. Fear not, Ikonami. I am confident that you will probably survive this mission.
That's good, I think.
Do you really think Metsili, Furia, and Ennius are traitors? Metsili has always been an odd one. Everyone was always quick to dismiss it as just a little side effect of spending a lot of time with dead people. Now I wonder if she used that to her advantage. No one cared to pay close attention to her. No one wanted to spend much time around her. She probably got away with all sorts of things without anyone even noticing. But a traitor? The evidence seems to suggest so. Why else would she have disappeared after the attack?
Maybe they captured her. That's actually very true. Maybe they did. Because they would want her on their side.
Maybe, but surely someone would have noticed. People generally don't go quietly when captured.
Oh, she was kind of an oddball though. She was kind of probably like, oh, I knew this was coming. Yeah, take me. What about Furia and Ennius?
Well, their family has of course produced traitors before, but they've never seemed to have much love for old Immerfor. By the end of the war, I think he'd ended up killing more of his own family members than he left alive. Amazing what paranoia will do to a man. Still, even if they never cared for him, his blood still runs in their veins, and they have never been short on ambition themselves.
If they are guilty, what will you do to them? Also, I want to say, I don't think they're guilty because their past family actions were bad. I just think they had a sus aura about them. Whatever their great-granddad did, that's on that guy. That guy's evil.
The same thing we do to all traitors in Falamore.
Alright, they're gonna take him out. Alright. Well, let's go talk to the shopkeeper and get recruited into a cult.
Hello there. Looking for some supplies?
I hear you can offer help to those in need.
Well, I'm always happy to help those less fortunate than I. But you don't really look like you need that sort of thing.
I'm not sure if I should be insulted by that or flattered. But anyway, you misunderstand. I'm not looking for help myself. Instead, I was hoping to do some helping alongside you.
Thank you for the offer, but I'm not really looking for help right now.
Are you sure? I do also quite like death.
What are you on about?
You know, end of the world, holy fire, final dawns, that sort of thing.
Are you a fool? Keep your voice down.
Look, I'm not here to cause problems. I just want to help.
You want to join the emissaries?
And a friend as well.
You know there are tests you'll need to pass, right? Not everyone can be considered worthy.
Fine by me. I love tests. I don't actually love tests. This is incorrect. Why are you lying? I guess, no, we're undercover. Lying is essential for this role right now.
There is a penalty for failing them.
Okay, not quite as fun, but I'm still up for it.
Well, if you're sure, fetch your friend and then head east to the Twilight Temple. I will send word for them to expect you both.
Alright, we're definitely gonna get ambushed along the way.
This is our Paradis. Any luck with that shopkeeper?
He's going to reach out to the emissaries and let them know to expect us at their temple.
Polani, let us not waste any time then. I will meet you at the Twilight Temple. You'll find it east of here, on the other side of Proud Spire.
Fade to black, come back, he's gone, oh my goodness. Alright, let me bring more food just in case. I feel confident having Void Knight on me, just for the multi-defense sub. I'm considering now going ranged. I just feel like there could be a ranged... Like, you know, if we're going past mountains, there could just be archers trying to shoot me down. There are broken arrows here. There are clearly people shooting arrows. Someone over there. There's a seer there. A dwarven mystic. Ooh, there's a bank there too. The Dark Frost. Oh, there's one of those statues again. Okay, let's remember that. This could be to do with that dwarf area. Coat's body? What? Level 642, what the heck? That's a boss in there. There's a monster in this mountain. Yep, this one, the higher coat. Yep, cool. That's a big snake. Oh, that's all. I don't. That's a thing. That's a boss from that WoW raid from Classic. I can't remember the name of it. This does melee ranged magic special. Nice, lovely. Great, cool. And I could fight it now if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that. Hit it using only earth spells. Brilliant. We'll definitely explore that at some point. Oh my god, there's green fire there. Am I playing Path of Exile? Wait, I feel like I'm in Path of Exile here and I'm gonna get attacked by a bunch of ghost pirates. Oh, there's so much seaweed here. Hell yeah. Tyr Kairolos. Oh, okay. There's maybe there's something to do with that proud spire. Let's build this construction site. We got a bunch of salvages here. Yeah, this is the best fast travel point to this Twilight Temple. Brilliant. Hugh's chilling on the ground. What's Hugh doing? He's not looking too great. All right, I'm sure it's fine. Okay, nothing of interest in the buildings. I'm gonna talk to this NPC if they have anything interesting to say. Can I help you? What's up with him? Another gift from the sea. Found him on the shore a few days ago. The moon. His face was the moon. Is he going to be okay? Maybe, maybe not. Only time will tell. Okay, what are you going to do with him? He'll get the same offer they all do. We don't need mouths to feed if they don't want to contribute. Once he's up, he can either stick around or ship out. But if he's staying, he has to help. Help with what? Salvage, of course. We don't have the luxuries of Fortis out here. We have to make do with what we can find. Luckily for us, there's always been plenty to be found thanks to all the wrecks. I see. Well, I hope he gets well soon. Okay, moon. There is that quest I need to do, Perilous of Moons, so maybe I have to come back here to learn more about moon-faced people. Let's go this way. Oh, members hall. Still haven't figured out these holes yet. Okay, do they attack on sight? Friend? Welcome, friend. I take it you're one of the new recruits. That's right. Then you should head to the Tower of Ascension, to the southwest. That is where your worth will be determined. Good luck. Southwest. That tower. Boom. I'm gonna see the prince, like, in jail already. Oh, there he is. Ooh. I want to look into the ruins. I want to see what I'm getting into, but clearly I'm not allowed. Oh, the suspense is too real. Okay, let's talk to the prince. Ah, there you are, Caradus. Good to see you, Itzlan. Itzlan? Itzlan. Okay. So what happens now that we're here? It seems this tower is where the emissaries evaluate possible new members. If we're gonna get anywhere here, we're going to need to pass whatever tests they might have for us. Apparently, someone called Forebearer Janus will call upon us when it's our turn to be tested. In the meantime, we may as well mingle with these other potential recruits. You think they might know something of note? Unlikely, but it would be interesting to know why they woke up one day and decided their calling in life was to join a cult. Alright, let's get mingling. There was another text option there. I should probably go back to that. Also, another statue. I'm kind of paranoid now that these statues may actually be unleashing that boss. That would be pretty funny. I just unintentionally do that. I actually want to talk to Chosen. Let's talk to this guy. Did they tell me what I gotta do? Oh no, he says the same thing. Okay, what about this acolyte? Okay, they don't say anything. Actually, let's finish that conversation with Itzla. This whole place is very fancy. Yes, I must admit, the emissaries have a more elaborate setup than expected. They have never been this organized before, nor have their numbers been so great. Something must have changed. Did they build everything here themselves? Thankfully, they are not quite that well put together. The temple was built here not long ago, before the War of Betrayal. It is said that Immerfor wanted somewhere dedicated to Ranul that would rival the Tiamat. I'm guessing he was too foolish to realize that the Tiamat is equally dedicated to both Ralos and Ranul. Anyway, the temple was considered an affront to both the Church of Ralos and the sect of Ranul. After Immerfor died, most people were more than happy to see it abandoned. And the emissaries eventually moved in? Yes, but only very recently. Interesting. I wonder what the cause was. If all goes well, we will hopefully soon find out. Okay, I'm actually going to teleport out, grab a pickaxe, and go from there, really. Because we've got the Slayer requirement, which is scary. because I don't know what I would need to do to fight these Slayer monsters. So I'm gonna pray that the Slayer monster has no special Slayer requirement to them, and I can just live and not die. You know what? Let's just bring a bunch of potions as well. I'm just paranoid now. Alright, I am stacked out on potions. I'm ready for poison. I'm ready for restores. I'm ready to be stronger, and I've got plenty of prayer. I think I'm good. And of course, I have a rope. That's the most important thing. Oh, there's a forebearer over here. Maybe they'll give me some information. Oh, no, I'm not allowed in there. I'm banned. Hi there.
Greetings, Iknami. It's good to see so many who are willing to contribute to the final dawn. The word of Agar has changed everything. The time to act is now.
Olga?
You have not heard? She is the one who now leads the emissaries. She has taken this once helpless collective and turned them into the ones who will guide us all to the Mok Hayatul.
How do you know all this? You're not even a member yet.
I was once. In my time of need, I turned to the emissaries, but they were even more helpless than I was. Now though, she has changed everything. Now it is my duty to rejoin their ranks, so that we may bring about the final dawn.
I see. Thanks for the information. Sergius, what you gotta say?
I'm not sure I should be here. Maybe all of this was a bad idea.
What makes you say that?
I want to help. I want to believe. I really do. It's just all so intimidating.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I hope so.
He's got no information for me.
Leave me be. I'm not here to make friends.
Fair enough. And you, what do you gotta say?
Hello. You're not from around here, are you? It's exciting to see that even people from outside Furthermore are looking to join the emissaries.
Well, after I heard about all the good work they were doing, I could hardly say no. What about you? What made you want to join them?
Well, it's our duty, of course. The Church of Ralos has become lost, but the emissaries know the truth. Simua will not come to be unless we make it so.
So you're quite eager to see the end of the world then?
End? Simua is no end. It is the beginning. We will all come together as one and bring about a new world. I can't wait.
Well, I'm glad to see you're so excited. Good luck with the tests. Okay, so they're just all about it. They're into everything. I think that was all of them, so let's just talk to Isla again. I had a chat with some of the other recruits. One of them had something rather interesting to say. What is it? Apparently, the emissaries gained a new leader recently. They refer to her as the Augur.
Metzili?
I guess there's only one way to find out.
Did you learn anything else of note?
Apparently, this Augur will lead the emissaries to Mok Hayatul. Do you know what that means?
Mok Hayatul? I'm not my father, so you'll have to forgive my knowledge on this sort of thing. But if I remember right, Mok Hayatul plays a key role in Samoa.
How so?
It is said that Ralos and Ranu will come together at Mok Hayatul, the center of the world. It is there that they will unite all souls as one, destroying this world and creating a new one.
I see. Given that the emissaries see it as their duty to bring about the end, I suppose it makes sense that they would want to reach Mok Hayatul themselves.
Well, I would love to know how they plan on reaching the center of the world. I can't imagine it's the kind of place that you can just stroll on down to. Ixtlan, Caradus, it's your time to prove your worth. Enter the tower when you're ready. But it seems we will have to ponder this mystery later. Let us head in and see what tests await us.
I'm scared. Let's do it. Oh, he's following me. Hell yeah. I don't like this chest. Maybe I don't want to have to go in naked.
Ixtlan and Caradus, I take it?
That's us.
Good. Allow me to welcome you to the Tower of Ascension. You are here because you hope to be welcomed into our family. We hope to welcome you as well, but alas, not all can be deemed worthy. Here in the Tower of Ascension, you will demonstrate your intellect, strength, loyalty, and ability to sacrifice. In doing so, you will prove your worth to Ralos and Ranu. When you are ready to begin, climb the stairs. Your first trial awaits.
Oh, I'm not gonna get kicked down the hole. I thought the pit was the dungeon. Thank God. What's in the chest there?
Hey, you haven't been given permission to open that.
I'm guessing the prince is gonna be like our Navi here, and they will give us hints if I need it.
Welcome to your first trial. The aim is simple. Speak the correct passphrase to me, and you will be allowed to proceed. Let the trial begin.
Okay. It's gotta be Ralos. Like, what else is 4 letters and related to this region? Oh, there's no S. What's the prince got to say?
These emissaries here are acting a bit strange. They keep putting their hands in their pockets.
Ooh, interesting. Hold my rope. I got a pickpocket, buddy. Put out a key of the cultist pocket. Okay, tower key, examine. An old key. Okay, so can I open this gate? Alright, boom, opened, mate. I'm in. You open the chest and find a book and a scrap of paper inside, but I don't have enough inventory space. I would be willing to sacrifice my gold here.
I arrived at the tower restless and full of nerves as I prepared for the trials that awaited.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna already solve the puzzle here of the chest. It's R-A-L-O. It's Rollo. Because why are these got capitals and highlighted, you know? But let me carry on reading.
I asked myself if I had what it took to join the emissaries. The tower was cold and dark, with no sign of natural light anywhere. Entering through the shadow-filled gates, I hoped that all my new research would be enough. I prayed that I would be able to obey their beliefs and deliver the final dawn.
Classic escape room tactic there, okay? So I was close, I just was stupid. I thought it was... Why was I looking for an S anyway? I just realized I'm just an idiot. Boom. Alright, we got a scrap of paper and another thing as well. Can I combine the scrap? Okay, so there's another scrap I'm gonna need. Twilight. Yut, the dawn whispers light's embrace. Silam, twilight's hues paint the sky's face. Hakam echoes tales of ancient lore. Mapped where dreams soar evermore. Okay, T-U-S-E-M. Maybe Isla can help with some of these words. Oh, are they words that, like, maybe translate? Do you think you'd help me translate some words?
Translate? Well, I guess I can give it a go. Yuit. Ah, I recognize this old language. It's the language of the old ones. Severus did teach me a few of their words, though I may not have paid as much attention as he would have liked. This one means south. Salam, I believe that means... west. It means west. Hakam, I believe that means... east. It means east.
He doesn't sound super confident about these ones. But I guess he is trying to translate.
Mact, I believe that means... north. That means north.
Okay. Mact is north. So, south, west, east, north. So, why do I need... Oh, there's another chest here. Right, okay. Yeah, alright, cool. South, west, east, north. You unlocked a chest to find a scrap of paper. Lovely! We don't need the poem anymore. Let's combine the papers. Boom. Completed note. Lini Huka Chemo. What does that mean? Let's talk to Isla again. This could be some weird translation I need to do. I think I might have the passphrase.
Wani, you better let Forbearer Janus know.
About that passphrase.
Do you have it yet?
I think so. Oh, I didn't write it down. Lini Huka Chemo.
That is correct. Well done. You and your companion may progress to the next trial.
Yes, let's do it. Boom.
Welcome to your next trial. Here, there is one simple goal. Survive. Speak to me when you're ready to start.
Okay, so we are going to be going through multi-combat medical boxes. So I'm scared right now, and I'm thinking they're all going to attack us at the same time. Bunch of melee, mage, melee. So I don't have to worry about ranged here. So that's good. So Void Knight, definitely the best armor I have, I believe, if I'm going to get maged and meleeed at the same time. I think I'll be good. I think I'm going to pre-pot, and I'm going to go defensive stance.
Recruit, are you ready to start?
Yes, I'm ready.
As am I. Let the trial commence.
Oh, wait. I clicked away. Brawlers attack. Okay, so they're going to go in turns. I think I need to keep him alive then. Alright. I do need to keep him alive. I got so many prayer pots. I can drain prayer here. Brawlers again. Alright. Ooh, that one's buffed up. Whoa, move! Okay, we gotta be careful with hammers. Oh no, he's on the spot now. He'll get hit by that. What an idiot. Honduras. Let's move this brawler away. Oh, there's limited bandages. Need to heal him. He's dodging that attack now, which is great. And the mages are healing, so we need to get rid of the mages for sure. Okay, now we can deal with the hammer bro. This feels like Final Fantasy 14 dodging these moves, where it feels like as long as I'm already running out of it, then I'm fine. Like there where I was kind of still in that circle, but because I clicked away in time, it didn't register the attack hit me, kind of like how when you dodge mechanics in Final Fantasy 14, as long as you're not in the rectangle when it disappears, you can run back into the attack.
Are you ready to start the next trial?
Absolutely. Okay.
Welcome to your third trial. Before you stand some recently initiated acolytes. However, it seems one of them was not as loyal to our cause as first believed. Your task is to question all four and determine who the traitor is. I suggest you choose carefully. Good luck.
So these were the people outside. Nova isn't here, so Nova was pretty chill about everything. Oh wait, were these the people outside? Maybe not. So, what's our plan here?
My guess is that one of them has some beliefs that don't quite line up with those of the emissaries. So we question them about that sort of thing. I can't imagine they'll be willing to be truthful about it. They can't be truthful about something they don't know about. Take advantage of gaps in their knowledge, gaps that a true emissary wouldn't have. You know, it sounds like they plan to kill whoever is guilty. Shouldn't have joined a crazy murder cult then. Or if they really were committed to joining a crazy murder cult, they should have at least made sure they were actually good at it. Do you not even have a little bit of sympathy for them? No. Fair enough. I guess I better get questioning.
Okay, we'll start with you, buddy.
Why did you join the emissaries? To do my duty, of course. Ralos and Ranu wish us to bring about the end of the world. Only then will we all unite King Mitch. Who do you worship? I worship both Ralos and Ranu equally, for in reality they are one. They have been separated for now, but they will soon rejoin once more.
I think this is the guy, because I don't remember the Mitch being a thing.
Tell me about the Final Dawn. The Final Dawn is our destiny. Ralos and Ranu will unite us all and end this world. But after doing so, they will grant us our eternal life in Mitch.
Okay, I think it's this guy, but I need to confirm with the other ones.
I always knew people were wrong about me. I knew I would serve a higher purpose. I never cared what it was. I only cared that I would be serving the will of Ralos. I have served Ralos my whole life. I am his humble servant. It was he who guided me here so that I may serve his will. The Final Dawn is an end, but also a beginning. It is when Ralos will use his holy fire to destroy this world so that he and Ranu can build a new one.
Okay, so this person's like more Ralos leaning rather than them coming together. But like then they've kind of been like, oh well, they're gonna work together for the end of the world. But they've got it wrong because they need to fusion dance together to then change everything. About this person when they join the emissaries.
To be honest, I wasn't too sure about joining at first. My friend convinced me though. Here we're part of something bigger than ourselves. I've never been one for proper worship, but I believe in the teachings of Ralos and Ranul. I hope those teachings guide me through whatever is to come. They say the Final Dawn is inevitable. It's the end that we can't escape from. It's a scary thought, but the Twilight emissaries have embraced it, so I have as well.
Alright, this guy is in the clear. He's not really super devoted, but he's there. He knows what's going on and he accepts it. And you know what? He's willing to admit he doesn't know much.
I wish to see my god in mortal form and serve his will. In return for my service, the emissaries promised me they could grant that wish. I am a humble servant of Ranul. It has always been my hope to stand before him and be judged as worthy. The Final Dawn is the will of Ranul. He will show us all that death is nothing to be feared as he and Ralos guide us into forming a new world.
So this person talking mainly about renewal makes me put Cilia into the clear as well, because even though they're like kind of wrong about their views on or their interpretation of the end of the world, I feel like this person should know the right name for the Samoa or whatever it was. What do we know about the emissaries and their beliefs?
Probably not as much as we should, but what we do know is that the emissaries believe that Pask Pali, more commonly known as the Final Dawn. Like with Samoa, the Final Dawn sees Ralos and Ranul come together, uniting all souls as one. In doing so, they destroy this world and create a new one. After that, the two gods separate again, but the souls they united stay within them. The cycle then starts over once more. The emissaries seem to consider it their singular purpose to bring about the Final Dawn. Nothing else matters to them.
So the Final Dawn is the singular purpose. Okay. Okay, so Tenoch is probably in the clear then, because he's talking about them being given eternal life in a different place rather than in the new world. See, the world being consumed by holy fire was mentioned by Metzili, but this person isn't talking about getting embraced and absorbed into them, and they're not talking about them being merged together, so that makes me sus. Andreas is just like, yeah, it's cool, man. Okay, so now I'm between Cilia and Eluia. Elui? Or whatever their names are. I can't read today. I just can't read today. I'm between these two. The Notch guy is alright now. This Adrius is... He believes in what the Twilight Emissaries believe. He's accepting that the Final Dawn is the way forward. He's missing the details in the Final Dawn, but he accepts it either way, which is what you need in a cult. You need people just to accept it. So I don't think he's a traitor. These two, though, they're a bit more set on their beliefs between Ralos and Ranul, and I think I just need to analyze their wording to get the right one. Or I go through the footage of Metzili. I may have to go through the footage of her talking. Why don't I do that? Let's just do that. You know what? Let's do that. So Ralos and Ranul will come together as one, consuming these lands in holy fire, and there'll be nothing left but ash. So that's important for this. This person has always had the hope to stand before Ranul and be judged as worthy. But worthiness doesn't matter. I'm leaning towards this person a bit more because they're kind of talking as if they're going to be able to, you know, hang out with the god and things like that and be able to stand before them and be judged as worthy. But the whole thing is an end of the world, pure clean slate. Everyone gets accepted. And it's not the will of Ranul. I feel like it could be this person. I'm just going to talk to the Ralos fanatic, because at least with the Ralos one, they do talk about the whole world being embraced by holy fire, like the teachings. So Ralos got him here, and they serve his will. Ralos' will is also Ranul's will, if we kind of see it from that perspective. The Final Dawn is an end, but also beginning. That is correct. In a sense, Ralos will use their holy fire to destroy the world, but it will be them combined with Ranul. But the wording of it being an end but also beginning is kind of with what Metzili said. Again, this guy, I'm pretty cool with this guy. He's just like, yep, man, my mate told me about the cult. And he sees that it's bigger than him. You know, they're part of something bigger than themselves. He doesn't particularly worship either or, but he believes in the teachings of both of them combined. He accepts the Final Dawn. It's the end. That will be the end for everyone, but I guess he doesn't talk about it as much in detail. I don't want this guy to be the guy. This guy's so cool. Like, he's chill about it. He's just, this is someone you need in your cult. Prince, tell me more. Why doesn't he do any questioning? How about that? What does the forebearer say? I don't remember where I saw this word. So he does talk about them joining together, and then they will unite everyone together. That word is the one that's throwing me off. Niche. That's what threw me off with this guy in the first place, because I didn't recognize that word. I feel like this guy's safe. I think he's safe. I'm still convinced it's one of these two. I may have to just pick one. I feel like it's this one. I feel like it's this one. The one on the right here. I feel like it's them because of the way they talk about it. It's not talking about the end of the world. It's talking about embracing death as part of what Renal is as a god, is about embracing death and moving on. So this person's not talking about like the end of the world, whereas these three are. So I'm gonna go with this person. Yes. This is your traitor.
Very well.
Oh,
I'm afraid that you've made the wrong choice. Let's try this again.
oh, okay. Oh, at least I don't get killed for picking the wrong one. That's alright. Okay. So it's all the so it's all the same people. Maybe could it just be this guy then? No, let's try. All right, let's just try them all. If it just resets, let's try them all. No, that one's wrong. Okay, I'm convinced it's not Adrius. Okay, Adrius is the only person that I believe is not the traitor, and clearly it's Tenoch because of that Mitch word. Whatever that Mitch word is. And I feel like I read it in the last quest, but I couldn't find it in the dialogue. Or at least I didn't look through all of my footage. I only looked at the end. So it's this guy. It's got to be this guy. It can't be Adrius. Adrius is the perfect cult member, okay? They're just there. They embrace it. They see that everything is part of a bigger picture. It's not them. Boom. We got him. All right. I should have trusted my gut. My gut was right. I called that guy straight away. God damn it. Okay.
Nicely done. Tenoch was indeed the traitor. You have both done well, but I wonder how well you will work together in the final trial.
Oh no. Oh no, don't make us have to kill one another. Speak to me when you're ready to proceed. Let me talk to the prince. We need to plan just in case. Oh, he's just like, great work, mate. Good job. Alright. I'm scared.
Well done, recruits. Victory is within your reach. But one more trial awaits. Face your opponent. Wait. An emissary must be prepared to sacrifice anything and everything. Only through sacrifice will we deliver Twilight's promise. Only through sacrifice will we achieve the final dawn. Well, you heard the man, Caradus. Shall we dance? I'm not sure if you should be so... Ready yourselves. May the best warrior win.
Okay. Well, sorry, Prince. It's you or me, buddy, and I'm ready to not die. Okay? Whoa, 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 whoa! Dude had a cone attack. That was awesome. Okay, he says... He asked me if I could dodge it. I'll just run through him. You're not allowed to do that. Yeah, wait, he's cheating. How dare he use protect from melee? I want that cone attack. I want that. Hell yeah, that's so cool. Man, I love the mechanics in this game where I actually have to move out the way. I love that. Oh, my prayer. Oh wait, he turned off my prayer. Bro, what the heck? Oh. Didn't move in time. Hold up. Bear with me, Prince. Thank God he's telling me, right? Well, I wonder if that prayer one was if I turn off my prayer, I wouldn't take the damage. No, he just disables the prayer. Okay.
I yield. You and your companion will fit in nicely here. Let us head to the main chamber and discuss what happens next.
Oh, I guess maybe if I lost, it would have been fine.
Oh, that was fun.
You know you're not meant to be enjoying yourself, right?
Don't be like that. Surely you must admit you enjoyed it a bit as well.
I suppose I like the part where I beat you.
Right, moving swiftly on. Let's see what Forebearer Janus has to say to us. Congratulations to both on completing the trials. You will make fine emissaries.
So what happens now? I feel like they're going to kick us down the pit.
Now the Augur herself will oversee your initiation. You may collect your new robes from that chest over there. put them on and proceed into the temple.
Ooh, robes. Time to go incognito. You search the chest and find some cultist robes for yourself and Itzler. Itzler puts his on. Damn, something don't feel right here. This ain't a frog mask. Hopefully a fire cape is part of the uniform.
Welcome, friends. You chosen few stand here because you have proven yourselves to be worthy. Here you will not just find a home, you will find a family. Together, this family will bring about the final dawn. No doubt you are wondering how we will achieve our destiny. I call upon our glorious leader, the Augur, to explain our holy mission.
Oh, that's her. It's Metsili. Alright, she is trying to bring the end of the world, baby.
This morning, you are nothing more than ants, scrambling to find purpose amongst the dirt. Now though, now you have achieved ascension. Once I was just the same. Like so many of you, I started my life with nothing. I would wake each morning and pray that I would find enough food to last through the day. All the while, those above me treated me worse than a common criminal. I was a villain to them. Why? Simply because they were born with privilege and I was not? Eventually, I looked to the sect of Ranul for guidance. I thought they might have shown me my path, but I was wrong. Before long, I was their leader, and it was instead me who was being looked to for guidance, for purpose. In truth, though, even though I had nothing I could offer, I was as blind as I had always been. But the day came when I finally saw my purpose, for I was blessed with a vision, granted to me by Ralos and Ranul themselves. I will share now with you what they shared with me. 31 years ago, the moon eclipsed the sun and forced night fell across the land. That day marked a beginning, for it saw the birth of a pair of twins. To most, they were children like any other. But I was shown the truth of their birth, for as the sun and moon combined, Ralos and Ranul were born in mortal forms.
Ooh, okay, twins. The twins are sus, baby.
Now they seek Mok Hyaotil. There, they will unite us as one, and a new world will be born. My purpose, which I now share with you, is to lead them there. Blasphemy, deceit, that is what the people cry when they hear the truth. The Church of Ralos teaches that our work is false, and our royal leaders lap up their every word. Perhaps you still harbor doubts yourselves. I do not judge you. We have all been lied to our entire lives, and in truth, even after I was blessed by our gods, I held many doubts myself. But you have all been chosen. You have all achieved ascension. I know that you are among the few who will understand. You are among the few who can see the truth. And see it you will. You do not need to take the word of a mere herald. Instead, bask in the glory of our gods reborn.
There they are.
You may recognize these faces as Ennius and Furia Tullus, but now I give you the truth. Before you stands our gods, Ralos and Ranul. Together, we will accompany them on their glorious journey. We will guide them to Mok Hyaotil and bring about the final dawn. This is our purpose. This is our destiny. This is Twilight's promise. You all have a part to play in what is to come. Forebearer Fides will assign you your duties. Speak with her, and then go forth and serve our gods.
Damn. Now that's a lot of information. That's a lot of lore that just dropped, and oh boy. I'm excited to find out what happens in the rest of this storyline.
Well, that was a level of insanity that even I wasn't ready for.
They think Ennius and Furia are Ralos and Ranul reborn?
Like I say, complete insanity. Metsili has twisted the minds of everyone here. They eagerly lap up her outlandish claims without ever stopping to consider how ludicrous they are. In some ways, I pity them, but alas, there is only one cure for this sort of thing. This cult must be eradicated, especially Metsili, Furia, and Ennius. I'm still confused over what their plan is. They want to reach Mok Hyotil, but why would they need to kill Severus to do that? And why the whole setup with that Knight of Falamor? What do you mean, Iknami? When Furia and Ennius set that knight up, it was so obvious. It's like they wanted us to know it was them. A very good point. Could be this cult has just addled their brains, but it may be that they wanted us here.
A trap?
I guess we will find out soon enough.
Should we not leave? We know the cult is guilty now, and we know that Met City, Furia, and Ennius are a part of it. We have everything we need.
You said it yourself. There are questions still unanswered. We must rectify that.
So if there is a trap, you would willingly spring it?
Well, it would be the last thing they would expect.
Oh boy.
Let's have a chat to this forebearer Fides about our new duties. Whatever they are, hopefully they'll give us a chance to learn more.
Okay, alright, well, Fides. What do you have to say?
Welcome, Acolytes. Congratulations on your initiation. Thank you. We're absolutely ecstatic to be here, and we're ready to serve. I'm glad to see you are so eager. We have an essential task for you to help perform. The completion of this task may well be essential in us finding a route to Mok Hyotil.
What would you have us do?
After the Augur was blessed with glorious purpose, she felt a calling to this place. She came to this fallen temple and built us a home. However, it was not the temple that called to her, but what lies below. Below? This temple was built atop Capo Yorick, a ruined fortress of the old ones. They walked the world during the last cycle, and when the time came for their cycle to end, they embraced their destiny willingly.
Willingly?
Of course, they basked in the glory of Ralos and Ranu and reunited with them as one. However, before they did, they'd left behind the secrets needed to ensure that we could fulfill our purpose. And the Augur? She found those secrets below? She did, but there is more to be uncovered. That is where you come in. Capo Yorick is a hostile environment, and the passage into the ruins has been blocked.
Ah, mining level, that's what we need it for.
Head below and support the efforts in opening the path once more. Do this, and you will be rewarded by Ralos and Ranu themselves.
Okay, so we definitely need that. What's the chances I need to fight here? And what's the chances that I will be safe? I'm going to quickly detour. Because I'm scared, of course. I'm going to quickly detour and get more food. Alright. I'm back. I've got food. I've got armor just in case. Let's help the cultists uncover the old gods. Oh wait. Was it this way then? I just assumed I'd go down the stairs with everyone else. Do I need to tell the prince to follow me again? It's interesting that the ruins are there, so that hole is definitely a thing you need to do. Or maybe I would need rope.
How are you with a pickaxe, Iknami? I must confess, my own skills with one are rather poor.
Did they never teach you how to do a bit of hard labor back when you were young?
We all have different callings, my friend. Mining just wasn't mine.
Yeah, mining's not really my thing either. You're right, Prince. We should abandon the mission.
Maybe combat wasn't either given that performance earlier. Damn! Oh, I see. You win one fight and you start thinking you're something special? Well, yes, actually. Well, then a bit of mining shouldn't be any issue for you, then. Get to it.
Oh, they left pickaxes for us here as well. Okay. Cool. So there are monsters down here. They said there'll be evil things here. Alright, lads. I got this. There's a chest over there.
Excellent work. Ralos and Ranu have blessed us this day. What's going on?
Oh!
Naga, run! They do magic! They do magic! Run away! Oh damn! He went flying. Insula, are you okay? Well, I'm alive, which I must be honest, I wasn't really expecting after that. Can't see any way over to you. Nor can I. I think we're just going to have to press on and hope that we can meet up again further ahead. Are you sure? Do you see any other options?
I guess not.
Then I shall meet you up ahead. Good luck.
Ooh, okay, so Frost Naga. So I read my D&D monster manual earlier to get some information on just like Dungeons and Dragons Naga, and I'm so glad I went with the Void Knight gear because they do magic in D&D. So, and I guess these are Nagua, but same difference in it. Okay, so, well, first of all, let's just buff up, and then we're just going to use Protect from Magic and win the game. We've got multi-combat here, so do have to be careful. Protect from Magic does seem to be working, that's good. It would be interesting to use Monster Scan on these guys as well, or Monster Examine, Monster Inspect, that's its name. Oh, they dropped Noted Clay, lovely. If they're icy, let's go with Crush. 27. What the fuck was that? Wait, did they make my prayer go down? There was a -9 there. They drained my prayer. I think. I think that was a prayer drain. There's a pattern to this. Okay, we're good there. There's a lever. Let's pull the lever. Let's stop the traps. I pulled the lever. Nothing happened. Alright, lovely. Oh, there's a ledge here. Oh, maybe it did open up that ledge. Suspicious blocks of ice here. I'm gonna protect from magic because I'm scared they're just gonna erupt into Nagas. Well, that's clearly a trap. Oh no, they're crabs. Okay, that's fine. Slide along. Okay. Oh, maybe this is what the agility requirement was for. You have to get across there. Maybe I can climb back up if I fall down. By the way, what am I trying to say? That Ice Naga did 55 damage, by the way. Can we just recognize how much damage that thing did? That was insane. Some chests here. There's a lever I can interact with as well. Oh, I made those appear. Okay. I'm getting ready to teleport out of here, man. I'm scared. Climb down ledge. Let's preemptively pop Magic Protect just in case they're down here. They're not. Great. Love that. We've got Ice Fiends, little fellas. Is that little area I can run into? No, it doesn't look like it. There's another lever there. Okay, cool. There's no map of this place besides my mini map, but I want to inspect everything. You know, I love looking at the map and kind of planning my route. Alright, we got another lever. Lovely. What's that done? Got a chain here. Clearly a Temple of Doom over there. Okay. You pull the chain and hear the gate opening above. You should be able to use this to get back to the top of the ruins now. Oh, nice. Awesome. Dark Souls shortcut achieved. Oh, look, there's an orb missing here. Alright, let's go get a new orb. Probably down here. Or not. These drip marks are suspicious. It's as if I could fish here. Climb a wall. Why would I need to climb that wall? Something there. We need to go there. Oh, maybe you can fall off this? Okay, let me see if I can talk to the prince. I don't know if he's still up there. Magical orb. Let's take out an ice fiend, because maybe it's just... It's weird that these are here. Like, I guess it's a snowy place, so it's not weird. It's a snowy, icy place, so having some weird ice demons is fine. But maybe one of these just have one of the orbs. I don't think this is right, though. Also, this whole little under here area is weird. Okay. So it's probably solvable from everything that I have available to me in this room. You stone chest. Maybe there was one I could have opened. So he's not there anymore. Very old brazier with a magic orb blown within it. Oh, it's another lever here. Brilliant. Okay. Pull the lever and rumbling sound echoes through the cavern. Alright. It was just required turning the camera. That's all I needed to do. Alright, let's fight a boss or whatever's in here. strange platform. Maybe that's an elevator to the tower because of the hole. There is runes symbols on these urns. Find an icon inside the urn, covered in dirt. Some words are carved into the wall. No, you face the future of sorrow in the deep underground. No, you just use this icon on here. No. So we got earth, we got wind. Oma, there must be wind. You dare catch a chill. Okay, let me write these down. Okay. Right. I'm gonna need these icons. I could sacrifice potions. So we got an earth one. There's a wind one over there. So let's grab this wind one. Empty. Oh shit. No, wrong one. There we go. Damn, that prayer move is crazy. Okay, so using these on there. No, nothing happens. Just to rule out that this is a one-time thing or not. Let's search it again. Okay, so that spawns it every time. Out of 2 tests. I can dodge that move. Okay, cool. I think that was the prayer move. I love dodgeable moves. This is so cool. The game has changed and I love it. We might as well test all of these other urns then. Of elements that I haven't got yet. Okay, so we got fire now. So I need to find the water urn. Water? Not water. Air urn. Air had that white strip on it. So it wouldn't be one of these random ones. So we're good there. So let's run to the other side. Oh, look, statues. Oh, the prince is here too. Lovely. Hi. Oh, the prince is helping. Let's go. Get him, prince. Oh, look. The air one's there. Okay. So I don't need to find the air one. I've got the rest already. Brilliant. Okay.
There you are. I was starting to worry you'd got lost.
There was a few obstacles in my way.
Well, unfortunately, it seems we have another before us. I can't see any way to open this door.
I'll have a look around to see what I can find. Also, these statues are the ones that I've been unintentionally activating in the real world. So I feel like I've been doing a bad thing by activating those statues because they're clearly end of the world related. Okay, so yep, boom, put the icon in there. How? We're just gonna put all these icons in their place. Now what? Do I have to face them towards their doors? Well, so the earth one's there. Let's touch it. This is a puzzle. Okay, let's just brute force it right now. Let's pick 4 at random. Oh, okay. Okay, alright. Clearly there is an order here. Sema is fire, and Yiya equals water. I could probably just brute force this. I don't think I actually need to solve it. There's an ancient tablet here, but I can't read it. That's fine. Oh, I could ask him for words. Okay, here we go. Can I ask you about some words I found carved into the wall? So let's just confirm. Oh, no, these are numbers. Okay, so Oma equals 2. So wind equals 2. Yiya equals 3. Nanu, which is Naui, is earth. They don't know which one that means. Okay, and Sema. Sema can mean a few things. Together, people, and 1. Okay, so we'll just say Sema's 1. So the order will be Sema, 1. Oma, which is wind, which is 2. Yiya, which is water, which is 3. And then Naui, which is earth, which will equal 4. So let's try that out.
The room shakes as the statues unleash their power on the locked door. Boom!
Damn, that looks cool. Wait, they got a 3rd leg? That's crazy.
Nice job, Caritas. Looks like we can travel deeper into the ruins now.
Lovely jubbly. Let's do it. Oh.
Humans, you stand before Moxleotil. State your intent. Oh, hello there. A greeting is not a statement of intent. State your intent.
Well, we're looking for information.
The cultists in the temple above apparently found something down here. We need to know what they found so we can stop them. Your statement lacks specificity. Clarify. What information? On Mokhyotil. The cultists are trying to get there. Mokhyotil? The Talenti Archive? That place is not for your kind. You misused the gifts you were granted. You are not worthy. Talenti as in the rainforest? What do you mean? And what gifts? I'm scared. Wait, he's gone. Wait. Oh no, they just got shunted out. You, where's Itzler? Itzler? He is no longer your concern. Allow me to deal with this nuisance, Olga. The fire of Ralof's is within me. A could be the first to bask in it. Save your fury, brother. This one is unworthy of it. Human arrogance. Here in the Tapo Yorick, I decide who is worthy. Silence, Nagua. Do you know who stands before you? You? You are nothing. You defile this place. Now face the consequences. There is nothing more for us here. If the Nagua wants blood, our friend here will provide plenty. What? Wait, do I have to fight this? You have been abandoned. I need to get after them. After them? No, you will not be going anywhere. Oh shit. Okay, they're magic. We're just gonna protect from magic. Oh, fuck. Okay, there are dodge mechanics I need to worry about. There is floor that's broken there as well. Do not step in broken floor. Got it. Okay. Shit. I was not prepared for something like this. I need to pay attention. Oh shit, my prayer. Oh, I ran into that. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Fuck. I'm fucking up. I'm panicking. I'm just in fight caves again. I'm just in fight caves again. I'm just in fight caves again. They're not doing any damage outside of... There's that move they launch at me. I can block that with magic. So now. No, not now. Okay, so that I can block with magic. I think the rest of these moves, I just have to dodge. Like, I have to just be good. I need to pay attention. Not stand in the circles. They do disappear, thankfully, which is good. Oh, they are doing attacks outside of that. Is it melee they're doing? I did it! Woo! Oh! Amoxicil banishes you from the Tapa Yorick. Alright, I did it! I didn't die. Oh my god, that was scary. Okay, I was panicking too much to do good movement there, but holy shit. Alright. Woo! I better get to Fortress and let them know what happened. I'm assuming they're gonna take over the capital. This is crazy. Was that...
Is that a boss? Can I come back to that and fight it? Let's see. Oh my god, I can fight that again. So magic and special. Okay, okay, alright. If I was fighting that with range, I'd feel so much more confident. Or even magic, I could fight with fire magic. Nah, I defeat them. Where's my combat achievement? Jagex, I beat them. Where's my combat achievement? Defeat them using only glacial Tomoatil a weapon. Okay. Damn. I could beat it without taking any damage. Interesting. 30 seconds. Wow. What am I meant to do? Oh yeah, I gotta go back to the capital. Where am I? What am I doing? I did not expect a quest to whip out a boss in front of me. That was so cool. So they're unlocked now because of the quest. Oh, you know what? Let's look at their collection log as well. So we get Moxie, which probably is a pet. We get these Glacial Tomoatil, Pendant of 80s, and Frozen Tear. I think that's the thing that was showing up on the map everywhere. Yeah, this pendant. Okay, so that's just a teleport, which I guess is cool, but I've got my Quetzals, which are close by anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's pray first before we run it down and accuse the twins of heresy. I have to acknowledge how cool this quest was leading up to this boss fight, because the game was teaching me mechanically within this quest to dodge mechanics, which I love. I love that natural learning that they've given to me. Otherwise, going into that boss fight without that knowledge would have been fucking insane. And I would have been panicking much more and possibly died. So I love the fact that the game helped me towards that.
Ah, Nizar, my child. It is good to see you.
Severus, I wasn't expecting you to be up so soon.
Ralos still has need of me, my child. I will not bow down to a mere knife wound.
Well, I'm glad to see you're doing well, but I'm afraid I have some bad news. Itzler has been captured.
Captured? What do you mean?
We infiltrated the Twilight Emissaries together. We discovered Metzili to be their new leader and Ennius and Furia at her side. She's claiming the two of them are Ralos and Ranul reborn.
Blasphemy and betrayal in equal measure. They will all burn in the light of Ralos for this. And you say they have captured the prince as well?
They have. I don't know where they've taken him.
This is dire news. I must speak to the queen at once. Is there anything else I should be aware of before doing so?
The cult are apparently trying to reach Mok Hyotil.
Mok Hyotil is not a place that can be reached. These fools are truly lost.
I don't know. Something isn't right about all of this. We encountered a creature in some Old One ruins. The cultists called her a Nagua. She referred to the Mok Hyotil as the Galati Archive.
You should be careful of trusting the words of a Nagua. Still, I must seek the guidance of Ralos on this matter. First, though, I must speak with the Queen. I would suggest you make yourself scarce. The Queen will not take kindly to this development. I would hate for you to face her fire, my child.
But I want to help.
And help you will. I will ensure you are involved in whatever plans are made for dealing with this cult. But for now, you should leave this to me.
Okay. Thank you, Severus.
Demovia, my child, and may the sun light your way.
Hey, quest complete. Congratulations, you have completed the Heart of Darkness. You are awarded 2 quest points, access to the Tapu Yorick, 8,000 Mining, Thieving, Slayer, and Agility XP. Let's go with a total of 97 quest points. We're slowly creeping up to the 200 I need for Dragon Slayer 2. Hell yeah. What a quest. This was a lot of fun. Hey, dig baby, level 59 Thieving. I can now steal chests from the Chaos Druid Tower near Aldern. Lovely. Don't know when I'll do that. Alright everyone, and that is quest complete. And man, this quest was awesome. I loved the in-depth dialogue and the story that was evolving. I was able to kind of follow and predict the story quite easily, but that's not a bad thing, you know? I think that's quite nice when there are twists in the story, but sometimes you could just kind of get a vibe and predict the twists. But man, that's so cool. And we got a new boss, a Mox Leotil, some Ice Queen, hell yeah. I'll probably try and beat her off stream first before I start grinding the collection log for that one. So stay tuned for round 2 when I actually get to defeat them and get the combat achievement. But that was a lot of fun. And I am super excited to do the Final Dawn. I love where this story is going, and I want to know more. But first, I've got to take on the Perilous Moons quest. I will probably move straight on to getting that quest done, so then I could potentially look into doing the Final Dawn as soon as possible, and I'm super excited for it. And if you liked the video, please consider dropping a like and leaving a little comment, as that will really help me out with the YouTube algorithm. But for now, I will see you all at the next video. Thanks for watching.